the human spirit is only limited by your body and your mind. And it might seem like a very airy-fairy or outlandish idea to recognize this, but that's the truth. And it's the things that happen to us in early childhood, all the negative experiences, the trauma, the false programmings, the things that are everything but the truth, that limit your way of perceiving reality for what it is. And the world's waking up to that, right? You go to places like Bali, Tulum, Mount Shasta, Hawaii, Sedona, Cape Town, South Africa, Ibiza, Spain. There are these communities that are getting together. They're called conscious communities. They're all over the world. I will put a link in the description, so if you actually are curious about, what these people live like, or if you have been a little lost in your life in terms of you don't have clarity on what your purpose is, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like you're in a rut, or you just feel spiritually empty. That's how I felt a year ago. I felt spiritually empty. About a year ago, it's about a year and 2 months now, I was the most unhealthy I've ever been. My sleep was trash. I was playing poker for a living. That's what I've been doing for the last 10 years of my life. And it was one of my biggest years in poker ever. I made about $385,000. But I spiritually just felt empty. I felt like my life had no meaning. That every day, what I was doing was basically chasing money. And one day, I asked myself, what is all this money for? Right? Like, I don't need any more money. So what am I doing it for? Why am I going to a casino, surrounding myself with degenerates and negative people, and people I wouldn't be surrounding myself with if they didn't hand me their money? Why am I doing it? So it got me really confused, and what I did was I packed up all my bags. I was going to go to Bali to study yoga and meditation, but I couldn't get a visa, so I ended up in Tulum, Mexico, and I spent a month doing meditation, yoga, and quitting weed, because I was addicted to weed for 15 years. And yeah, I was addicted to weed, and I knew I needed to get this out of my body. And of course I'm not going to smoke the swag weed in Tulum, Mexico. Like, I'd rather just, I only smoke the good shit, Like, if you know, you know. Yeah, so what happened was, on my 10th day there, I smoked the venom from a psychedelic toad. You may have heard of it. It's called Bufo alvarius. And honestly, it was the greatest experience of my life. That's when I met God. I met God, an infinite source of energy, light, love, and peace. And what it did for me was, it connected me with the world. It connected me to the world in a way that helped me understand that I need to be of the world, not just in the world. That I needed to actualize my greatest potential, not just for myself, not just for my family, not just for my friends, but all of humanity. For you, lovely person watching this right now. That's my duty. There's no question about it. I'm here to fulfill my greatest potential so that I can lead, inspire, motivate, and help others along this journey. Because by the time that I die, if I would have brought 1 million men with me along this journey of self-actualization, of becoming a modern-day Renaissance man, and they find and attract the most beautiful partner they could have ever attracted, not only, but only because they became the person, the fullest version of themselves to attract that. And that comes from self-love. When you learn to love yourself, so much so that you radiate this energy, this love for other people, they feel that. They feel it, right? And it comes from self-acceptance. It comes from not judging yourself, not judging yourself for the flaws that you have or the things that you lack, and just understanding that life is just this beautiful journey where you get to experience all of the emotions, all of the ride, all of the experiences, you know, beautiful sex and lovely women and everything, so that you can come face to face with the truth. The truth is, you are limitless. There is nothing limiting you and your human spirit but your mind and your body. And with that, I wrap this up. Thank you for listening to this. I love you.